It's Sunday and we are not in the field today, so I want to show you guys how we're processing our concentrate. And what we're doing here is, since it has to be down to 2 millimeter to go into our icon, we take our concentrate, which is from Al, the sluice. This has all been weighed, so we know how much it weighs total. This goes on to here. Then we put on our gloves here, and these gloves are not exactly great. This is my second pair today. As you can see, we're already getting holes in the second pair. But nevertheless, they work. We're going to rinse these out into our concentrate a little later because gosh knows how much gold could be in there. But what we do is a pretty simple process. We just rub this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to get it to go through our 2 millimeter mesh. It's a little bit slow, but the stuff at the lower end of the sluice, like this, which is much finer, a lot less pebbles, stones, rocks, roots, goes much, much quicker. The stuff from the top of the sluice is a lot slower. This is not the most glamorous part of the job, but it is exciting because we're getting closer to starting to see some gold. We take this, and for now we're just dumping it into here. All this will be washed later on. We're going to see, it's going to be very interesting to see if there is any recoverable gold in there whatsoever. Now, it'd be nice to go ahead and take a look at this. Come on over here. This is what it looks like when it's all panned down. As you can see, I'm sitting on this side, so it's accumulated here, but all very, very fine. This part of the process is working actually much better than I ever thought it was going to. In terms of getting exactly what we wanted done, we really have our concentrate down to 2 millimeter size. Now, from here, what we do is we come over here, we turn in our icon. First, we plug it in, and we turn it on. Okay, now, step 1 is we get this thing up to level 10. We turn our water on here, and we take our concentrate, and we can certainly improve this process later on. I think we can get some sort of a way to transport that to here. Okay, so concentrate goes into here. And then what I like to do is I take a little bit of our rinse water, open up my valve just a hair, and I get some rinse water going in here. And you just got to kind of work it because of course it does get clogged up. But our concentrate, whoosh, goes in, goes in, goes in, goes in. Okay, that's about how long it takes to do 1 small bucket of concentrate. Let me get this down. Now, what happens here is, what this does is, let me turn this off. Okay, as this goes around, all the heavies come into here. And we're capturing all of our heavies. This is the heavies here, they end up here. Now, at the end of the process, and of course this is an abbreviated version, but at the end of the process we take this down to level 2. Then we open up here and we rinse out the inside, and you got to really get it up against the inside wall here. Okay, I can feel that's good. Then what happens is all of our concentrate ends up down here. Yeah. And what you'll see is this is what our concentrate looks like. It concentrates down 10 to 1. However, this is far from being ready to finish. We're going to run this one more time when we get enough of this, and then this will go into our blue bowl or our spiral, our keen spiral, and with that, in theory, we should start seeing some gold. Okay, so that's what we're doing on Sunday. Okay, our concentrate from La GUA Part 1 is about 9.5 pounds. With the bucket, we did not calibrate our scale yet because it was already in here, and it is wet, so we're going to have to factor that out. We had a little bit more concentrate in the bucket from Part 1 of La Guacharacha 3, so we're going to pan that down. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more gold before we move on to the second half or the lower half of that pit. If we can just see a little bit more gold in the lower half than we do in the upper half, that would at least be encouraging. But, and again, looking for good news, we have some gold. It's thus far about 3 teeny tiny little flakes, but at least it's not a complete and total blank. Well, we finished painting down Part 1, and we still have just our 3 flakes from the earlier painting. I don't know if you can see this at all. Okay. 3, maybe 4 teeny tiny little flakes. We will nevertheless I honestly don't think we're going to go put that into a bag, but there are 3, maybe 4 teeny tiny little bits of gold. Okay, well, we're just going to keep all this concentrate. We'll just have to put that back in here. If we have to paint it down again, we will. We are now painting down the material from meters 7, 6, and 5. Bottom part of the pit, La GUA number 3, part 2. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more gold here. If we do, we're proving up the theory that the better gold is deeper. We're taking a quick measurement here. This is all of the concentrate from part 1 and part 2 of La Guacharaca 3. We've got 20 and a half pounds. Now there is a little bit of water weight in here too, so we're going to have to kind of factor that in here, but I'm sure mathematically we can compensate for that. Again, La Guacharaca 3, part 1 and 2.